Hi ladies, just thought I'd come back on and show you this quick card invite, whatever you want to call it. Sorry, just had to shut my door before one of the dogs come in. And there's my emails loading. So yeah, it's just a quick pop-up card. For the card base, you're going to need a piece of card that measures 4 1/4 by 11 long, and you're going to score it at 1, 2 3/4, 3 3/4 and 5 1/2. Then just turn it over and do them measurements again. So it's 1, 2 3/4, 3 3/4 and 5 1/2. And then what you're going to do is take your trimmer, your paper trimmer, and you're going to measure in a 1/2 inch on each side of the 5 1/2 mark, 5 1/2 inch score line that you made. And then you're just going to slice it right up to the 1/2 inch on each side. So you're left with that. Can you see the slit in it? And it'll all become apparent. So that's your card base. For the insert, you're going to need a piece of card at 3 inches by 5 inches, and then a piece of, I've got very vanilla, but you can use whatever colour you want to, at 2 3/4 by 4 3/4. Okay, and then you're going to need, it seems like a lot, but it's not really, your very vanilla. You're going to need 1 1/4 by 4 inch, and you're going to need 2 of them. Sorry, they're 1 1/2 by 4 1/4. Sorry, 1 1/2 by 4 1/4. And then you're going to need your designer series paper, and that's going to be cut at 1 1/4 by 4 inch. You're going to need 2 of those. And then you're going to need how big was this one? Half an inch by 4 inches, and then 5/8 of an inch by 4 inches, and that's just going to lay it on there. So we'll get started and we'll get this card put together. Now I'm using 2 stamp sets. The first one I'm going to use is Birthday Blooms, and everything I'm using is by Stampin' Up. So I'm just going to mount that on my block. Make sure to get it straight. Okay, that's good. Just ink that up. And we're just going to stamp on the very vanilla piece. Okay, so that's one out the way. And then the second stamp I'm going to use, I love this flourish, absolutely love it, is Falling Flowers, and it's this flourish one there that I'm going to use. It's my absolute favourite, I think. I'll just get it on my block, because I don't want to use, it's not all going to fit, so set that way actually. I'm going to use it that way along the bottom. So I'm just going to ink that up. seems okay, and I'm just going to stamp it along the bottom there. Okay. So that's what we've done so far. And I should say that I'm using Peekaboo Peach and Very Vanilla. What have I done to that? Oops. So all we're going to do now is take our turn tape, put it on the back of our Very Vanilla, I know I said I was going to do 2 videos a week, but I've just not been up to it, to tell you the truth. Okay. And this would be a really cute card, fun card to make for a child. If you have any young children, even to make as a party invite. Okay, just get that centered. That turning tape is really strong stuff. So there we go, that's on our backing now. I'll just get that up and show you that. Right, now on the long card that we used, on the 1-inch score line, just put some turning tape. Put a piece as close up to the score line as you can get without going over that score line, and then put an extra piece just for security on the top. And I was going to do some petty punches on, but I forgot to bring my punch into my room with me, because I have been working in the bedroom. That's how, sorry, I should have said slide that through the slot that you've made in the base, and then line it up with the very bottom of that 1-inch score line that you made, so it looks something like that. Okay, and then what you do is just do the same on the other end. Bring the 1-inch line over, take your turning tape and right up to the score line if you can get it. Now I can't really see because I'm working against myself. I just put the heating on, I think it's freezing. Okay. I'm going to tear this off. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like at the minute. Okay, then we're just going to bring this one over and we're just going to get it as close to as we can. So that's what it's going to look like. Not much, is it? But then when you pull it down, you end up with that. And it will sit down once I've put my layers on. So you're just going to take your layers now and just going to attach them over each other. So I'll just do the front so you get the idea. But as I say, I was going to do the punches, but I've not brought them out with me. Just line that up as best you can. And that's way out. But I'm going to have to go with it because it's turning. Okay, and that piece would sit on there. And then your thinner piece that would sit on there, and that would sit on the front. And as I say, I did intend on bringing, because I brought me diamantes and, well, basic rhinestones and me stickies, I did intend to put some petite petals to embellish it, but you can embellish yours how you wish. That's just giving you an idea. And that, as I say, I've done mine in the Peekaboo Peach and the Very Vanilla. I'll give you them measurements again. So the cardstock for the base you're going to need is 4 1/4 by 11, which is this one. And you're going to score it at 1 inch, 2 3/4 inches, 3 3/4, and 5 1/2. And then you're going to flip it over and then do exactly the same on the other side up to the 5 1/2. Then you're going to cut a slit in the 5 1/2 score line to insert this part. And when you close it up, it does fit in a normal size envelope. I would say 6 by 6. So that's what it's like when you close it up, obviously with your embellishments on, and that's the base. And then you just push it down to open it. So that's my demonstration this today for Stampin' Up, Independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. If you would like to know any more, please feel free to leave a comment below. If you would like a catalogue, again, please feel free to either leave me a comment or send me a private message, and I'll get back to you, and I'll get a catalogue out and post to you. I also want to show you this one, and this one is coming up in my next video. And this is a double Z fold card, and again, that comes out to a Z and it opens like that. So that's what I'm going to be doing for my next video. Okay, ladies, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm sorry I didn't bring the punch with me to embellish it properly and all, and but as I say, please feel free to leave any comments. And I'll speak to you all soon, so take care for now. Bye bye.